Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from South Florida. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Throwing right away is Ewers. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick. And that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come on, come on. Hey.
Cross-game merit, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, Malik Washington. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go.
Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing is Ewers. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Saberstill.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On play action, Daniels. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's 2nd down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Rolling right. Now he takes off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Ready? 6. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll take it on in. Ben Sinek. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Hawk
conversion.
70, Hawk 70.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Dolphins nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
The drive will start on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good for a Dolphins.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll stay on the ground. Finds it out. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He gets free. He's to the 15. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two.
Come on,
The
come on.
Commanders will line up for the
18
two-point
Cardinal,
conversion.
18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Dolphins nothing. Jake Moody. to
So
kick
following
off.
that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone
Deebo
for a
Samuel
touchback.
on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be
10 at the
effective on
38-yard
first
line.
down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
One quarter in the books. 24-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on, set, let's go.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 45 yards.
1st and goal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. A short game down to the 7.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The offense staying put. They will go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Pass to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a
big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
And the Washington first down.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Daniels. Over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he will get into the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Dolphins 8. Jake Moody to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now a toss play, running left. He'll push ahead to the 21. Jonathan Jones in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the 21.
They'll keep it on the ground here again.